In the pantheon of anime legends, few figures command as much complex fascination as Sasuke Uchiha. He stands as a central pillar of the Naruto series, a character whose journey is as compelling as it is fraught with pain. From his earliest days, Sasuke's existence was irrevocably shaped by a relentless quest for vengeance, a burning desire that defined his every action. He emerged from the ashes as the last true survivor of the Uchiha clan, a prodigious talent from Konohagakure. Initially, he was a vital member of the legendary Team 7, a shinobi unit destined for greatness. Yet his profound ambition and trauma drove him to abandon his village, defecting to seek power by any means necessary, thereby branding himself a criminal. His path led him through darkness, but ultimately he played a crucial role in the Fourth Shinobi World War. Through immense struggle and sacrifice, Sasuke Uchiha found his way back, achieving a profound redemption. He transformed from an avenger into a silent protector, dedicating his formidable strength to the peace of Konoha. Sasuke's lineage rooted him deeply within one of Konoha's most esteemed and powerful families. He was the youngest son of Fugaku Uchiha, the clan head, and the gentle Mikoto Uchiha. His older brother, Itachi Uchiha, was a celebrated prodigy, a genius who cast a long shadow of expectation and admiration. However, Sasuke's childhood sanctuary was shattered by an event of unimaginable horror. He bore witness to the Uchiha clan massacre, a night that extinguished his entire family and scarred his young soul irrevocably. This horrific memory became the crucible in which his future was forged, a perpetual torment. The perpetrator of this unspeakable act was none other than his beloved older brother, Itachi Uchiha. This revelation twisted Sasuke's grief into a searing, singular focus. From that moment, his life gained a chilling clarity. He would gain the strength to kill Itachi. Beyond this consuming vengeance, a secondary yet powerful motivation pulsed within him. He harbored a deep desire to restore the honor of his fallen clan. This dual purpose fueled his relentless pursuit of power, setting him on a trajectory that would profoundly impact the shinobi world. Sasuke's journey as a shinobi began under the tutelage of the esteemed Kakashi Hatake. As he joined the newly formed Team 7, he found himself allied with the exuberant Naruto Uzumaki and the intelligent Sakura Haruno. Together, this unlikely trio embarked on missions that would define their bond. Naruto and Sasuke quickly developed an intense rivalry, a competitive spirit that pushed them both to greater heights. Beneath this fierce contest, however, lay a deep, unspoken bond, a connection forged in shared struggles and the aspirations of youth. This rivalry would prove to be one of the most enduring relationships in the entire series. Despite his progress, Sasuke grew increasingly dissatisfied with the pace of his development within Konoha. He felt his growth was stagnant, insufficient for the monumental task he had set for himself. The thirst for power consumed him, overriding loyalty and friendship. Driven by this insatiable hunger, Sasuke made the agonizing decision to defect from Konoha. He abandoned his friends and village, seeking out a path that promised rapid, immense power, no matter the cost. His destination was the lair of the legendary Sannin Orochimaru. Orochimaru, a master of forbidden jutsu and sinister experiments, offered Sasuke the means to surpass Itachi. Under Orochimaru's influence, Sasuke underwent radical training, pushing his abilities to their absolute limits. He fully embraced the darkness, believing it to be his only way forward. Later, Sasuke would form his own elite squad, first known as Team Hebi, then Team Taka, composed of powerful individuals with unique abilities. Their singular goal was initially to hunt down Itachi. His path then took an even darker turn as he briefly allied himself with the Akatsuki, a notorious criminal organization. This association firmly branded him as an international criminal, a rogue ninja of the highest threat level. His descent culminated in a brutal assault on the Five-Cage Summit, an act that solidified his status as a global menace. He attacked world leaders, driven by a rage that bordered on madness, seeking to dismantle the very foundations of the shinobi world. His actions left an indelible mark, declaring him an enemy of all nations. The moment Sasuke had dedicated his life to finally arrived, he successfully killed Itachi Uchiha. The culmination of his revenge, however, was not the triumph he expected. Instead, it was the beginning of an unraveling, a re-evaluation of everything he believed. Immediately following Itachi's death, the truth, so long hidden, began to surface. Sasuke discovered the agonizing reality behind Itachi's actions, a truth far more complex and devastating than he could have ever imagined. Itachi was not a villain, but a tragic hero. He learned that Itachi had acted on direct orders from Konoha's elders, tasked with preventing a Uchiha coup d'etat that would have plunged the shinobi world into war. Itachi had sacrificed everything, his reputation, his family, his life, to protect the village and his little brother. This revelation shattered Sasuke's worldview, replacing his hatred with an unbearable sorrow and a new, bitter rage. Fueled by this new understanding, Sasuke made a terrifying vow. He would destroy Konoha, the village he believed had exploited and ruined his brother. His vengeance shifted targets, now aimed at the very place he once called home. He saw Konoha's foundations built on lies and sacrifice, and he sought to dismantle it completely. The chaos of the Fourth Shinobi World War, however, provided a different path. During this global conflict, Sasuke found himself drawn back into the orbit of his former comrades. He reunited with Team 7, a reunion fraught with tension but undeniably powerful. The bonds of their past began to reassert themselves. He played a critical role in turning the tide, helping to defeat colossal threats like Madara Uchiha and ultimately the primordial goddess Kaguya Otsutsuki. These battles forced him to fight alongside those he had sworn to destroy, blurring the lines of his hatred. Yet even after Kaguya's defeat, Sasuke sought one final decisive confrontation. He engaged in an epic, brutal battle against Naruto Uzumaki, a clash that decided the fate of their friendship and the future of the shinobi world. In the aftermath of their devastating fight, broken and exhausted, Sasuke finally confronted the depth of his bond with Naruto. He accepted the reality of their connection, realizing that Naruto had always been there, fighting for him. It was in this moment of vulnerability and shared understanding that Sasuke renounced his dark path of vengeance. The weight of his choices, the suffering he had caused, finally resonated with him. He shed his hatred and began a long, arduous journey of atonement, seeking to make amends for his past transgressions. He dedicated his life to protecting the peace he once scorned. In the era of peace that followed the Fourth Shinobi World War, Sasuke Uchiha embraced a new identity. He became a rogue ninja, operating from the shadows, a silent guardian supporting the cage from afar. His atonement took the form of constant vigilance, protecting Konoha and the world from unseen threats. He traveled extensively, gathering information and dismantling dangers before they could reach his home. His life eventually found an anchor in love as he married Sakura Haruno, his former teammate who had always believed in his return. Their bond, once tested by unimaginable strife, now blossomed into a quiet strength. Together they had a daughter, Sarada Uchiha, who inherited both her father's Uchiha lineage and her mother's unwavering will. Sarada became another driving force for Sasuke, a beacon of hope and a profound reason to uphold peace. His family represented the future he was now determined to protect. Sasuke also took on the unexpected role of mentor to Naruto's son, Boruto Uzumaki. He saw a glimmer of Naruto's spirit in Boruto, alongside his own restless energy, and guided the young prodigy in his training. This mentorship forged a powerful new bond, bridging generations of shinobi. Even in this new era of peace, threats persist, requiring his constant intervention. He actively fights against new, formidable adversaries, such as the enigmatic Code and the relentless Clawmark army. His battles continue, but his motivation has fundamentally shifted from vengeance to protection. In a recent harrowing confrontation, Sasuke suffered a profound loss, sacrificing his Rinnegan to protect Boruto. This sacrifice, a testament to his transformed character, underscores his unwavering commitment to Konoha and its future. Sasuke Uchiha, once the Avenger, now walks as the ultimate protector, a shadow dedicated to the light.